What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? It does seem as though OnyxCoin is looking like it's going to begin its kind of final move within this pattern here, right? We're about to break below this support line, this area that we found support at now 3 times. Again, triple bottoms, they exist, but oftentimes a triple bottom is just an inevitable breakthrough, right? That's all it is, oftentimes. Like 10% or less of the time, it actually does work out. But here we can see clear as day, we're getting a bit of a different reaction than we're accustomed to, right? Here, down and up, boom, perfect. Down and up, boom, perfect. Here, down, and well, we haven't gotten the boom. We're just chilling. We're chilling. Different behavior will beget different results, right? You've got here higher highs in the RSI with lower highs in the price. It's hidden bearish divergence, suggestive that you go lower. Looking like on the next 1 hour and 11 minutes, we're going to close this thing to the downside. Bearish engulfing candle, suggesting we go lower. Found resistance and, dare I say, rejected a prior area of support, suggestive that we're going to go lower. Rejecting the 50 on the RSI, suggestive that we go lower, and just all these things. So everything about this chart right now in the 4-hour time frame is bearish. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. In moments like this where it sounds super intense and bearish, I have to say this is my biggest bag. I'm still holding XCN. I haven't sold any of it. Where we're going is still far more higher than even if we go lower than my expectations. You know what I mean? We've got a lot of upside to go, but in the meantime, we're probably going to drop a little bit, right? We're at, that's not, I did not mean to do that. Let's see here. We're at about 17 cents now, or sorry, 1.7 cents now, just below that, right? The expectation would be to return to this 382 area, or no, not the 382, I'm sorry, the 0.5 at 1.436 cents, something around here. Right there with that 0.5 area, as we've discussed over the past week now, that is a prior area of resistance, prior area of support, prior area of resistance here. That would be a 0.5 bounce. This one here was also a 0.5 bounce of a more significant fib. So showing significance there. You might be doing the same thing now. Closing today below this line would be a big deal because this hidden bullish divergence where you have lower lows here and then higher lows here, that would go away. It would actually be bearish convergence, and that would confirm everything that I've been saying now for about the past week, which is that we're going to go probably down to this oversold area. We're probably going to go down to about 14.3 cents. If we take this from a relative low here to a relative high there, the 1272 to the 1618, this area here is our minimum target zone. It's very possible that we could go below 1.4 cents. We could go all the way down below 1.3 cents, even down to 1.23 cents, something like this. But there's a lot more significance in this 1.4 to 1.5 cent area, and that's where I think we're going to go. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I have my buy order set for XCN down at these areas. I do plan on allocating a good bit back into this thing here. Where my buy orders are set right now they're not below 1.3 cents. They're all at like 1.4 to 1.5 cents. That's 1 point, no, sorry. I said that wrong. 1.44 to 1.5 cents. That's where it all is. So just above the 382 and just above the 0.5, that's where my buy orders are right now. And yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to drop down there, and then afterwards, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, maybe by the end of next week we start to recover, right? We drop down, and then by the end of next week we come back up. Maybe it takes a whole week that we're consolidating down here, and then the following week we come back up. Whatever it is, but soon enough, within the next week or two, we will be back on our war path to higher prices. Absolutely, we will. We're just going to come down a little bit, figure ourselves out, and then going into the middle of the month, we'll probably start to recover and see prices all the way up at like 5.5 cents, 5.6 cents, something like that. Or if not there, actually, so sorry, I'm in that habitual state of mind where I still think that 5.5 cents is the target area. We're not going to stop there. My bad. We're actually going to stop. We're going to stop at lower prices, right? If our low here is at 1.4 cents, let's just say, our high is going to be at 1.48, or it's going to be at 4.8 cents. Why can't I talk, man? Damn. If our low is at 1.4 cents, our measure move high would be right here with this high. That's all I'm trying to say. If our low is at 1.45 cents, it's basically in that same area there. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. My expectation, all I'm trying to say, very poorly I might add, all I'm trying to say is that we're in this little bull flag. We're going to come down, find support down here, break out, have a bullish reaction, and that bullish reaction likely takes us right back to this area here where all the bears will have a new thing to say. All the trolls will have a new thing to say. It has a double top. I've seen this before. That means it's going to zero. And really, it's probably just going to consolidate up in this area, and then we'll move up higher, right? A very bullish thing. I would love it. I would love it if when we get up here, if we just start consolidating between that high and about 3.5 cents. If we could do that, that'd be super bullish. If not, if we go lower, it's fine. Volatility is fine. We can drop from a high to a low 40% or more and still be fine for OnyxCoin. In fact, it's actually very common for OnyxCoin whenever it's finding turbulence to drop about 40 to 50%, I've noticed. But anyways, I digress. Looking at the 4-hour RSI, rejecting the 50 here, hidden bearish divergence, not a good look, right? Looking like it wants to go down. What about the volume? How's that volume looking? Looking like, we got an hour left. Will probably be similar levels that we had here. It's nothing too crazy. 1 hour time frame. Getting higher highs in the RSI with lower highs in the price as well. Oh, I guess you do have higher highs there, but whatever. It's not enough. Not getting overbought. You are getting oversold. That's not bullish at all. You were in the same area when you were rejected last time, right? You had a little bit of a recovery, but then you started moving down. So I do expect the coming days to be to the downside. I don't have anything else that I want to say, right? The expectation remains 1.4 to 1.5 cents right there in the middle, 1.43 cents, 1.44, something like that. That's probably where we go. I got nothing else for you guys other than I will say real quick, if OnyxCoin goes lower than I'm expecting it to go, if it does not bounce here, if instead we go here, this is fine. We are fine. It's okay. Crazy things can happen. We can get crazy volatile. We can see a quick wick down and then a quick recovery back up. OnyxCoin is known for these bottoming positions where you get a pretty sizable wick, and even in the downtrend, even once you find your low, you move up very immediately. Okay, very, very quickly you move up, right? You get a very big wick and you move up immediately. That's just kind of the name of the game with this thing. So don't be surprised if we do go down here, or if we even go lower. Don't be surprised if that's just a moment, and then that moment's gone before you know it. You know what I mean? It's going to be gone. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If we go below 1.43 cents, it's fine. It's going to be so short-lived you won't even have enough time to worry about it. It'll be like a moment of panic for anybody who really thinks that we need to hold that level. But we don't. We can go to the golden ratio, find support there. We could go all the way below 1 cent and find support there. I don't think we do. I'm very confident. I'm extremely confident in this area to find support. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes. I got nothing else for you guys. Thank you all for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe, take it easy, and get your buy orders set up, man. Don't wait to buy there at the low. Don't wait for that moment, right? Have them set up ahead of time. Have those limit orders set up ahead of time, and be prepared. All right, take care. Bye.